This is Chris Canella from ESP Guitars, 2015 NAMM show in Anaheim, California, and it is also our 40th anniversary. So one thing that we always pride ourselves on at ESP is our artist roster. We are artist-centric, we are consumer-centric, but most of all, our career, our life has been based upon the people who play our guitars. And everything that we design comes from the ideas of the artists. So one thing I would like to introduce is some expansions on the line. Right here we have a new facelift of the Gus G models, designed more for the end user to be able to play them. Anybody can play them right now. You don't even have to be a Gus G fan. These are just cool looking for everybody. ESP and LTD 200 series, so anybody can afford them. We've expanded back. You asked for it, we brought it back, the 200 series Stephen Carpenters. And then we decided to expand on the one and only amazing human being, Will Adler of Lamb of God. We brought out the 200 series in his guitars in the urban camo, or the white urban camo, and the distressed version of the Warbird. Now, this guitar, which is great, Will always said he liked his guitar to look like the bottom of a skateboard, and we did a pretty good job on that. And everybody, this is now like an obtainable guitar. But when you think about legends and ESP and what makes ESP great, obviously you've heard of the history with George Lynch and Metallica. But what about that one person who actually created thrash metal? Well, he happens to be with us right here, Gary effin' Holt. He created a small thing called thrash. And when you have somebody like Kirk Hammett, who started off playing with him and his band, and he went off to this small band called Metallica, Gary needed to be in a home where he felt like part of the family and part of the history. So we brought it out in 3 tiers: the ESP, the LTD 600, and the LTD 200. So any price point is available, and the truth is, if people say, well, what's the big deal about LTD? I'd rather just have the ESP. Guess what, everybody? Gary Holt recorded the new Slater record on an ESP, or I'm sorry, in an LTD EC1000 Floyd Rose. And what did he tour with? EC1000s, LTDs. So you know what, if they're good enough for him, they're good enough for everybody, and they're the toughest guitar in the world, and I challenge anybody to go up against it. And the last thing I'd like to add in our artist world is over here, Javier Reyes, the best 8-string player in the world, from the band Animals as leaders. Only makes sense that he's playing our stuff. Available in the 600 and the 200 version. Neck through, mahogany, maple, Paduke. You have to pick this up to play it. I can talk all day, but that's going to bore the crap out of you. You need to pick it up. If you're into 8 strings and you like to tune down to W and you don't care about bass players anymore, this is the guitar for you. I'm being facetious. Get over it. But here we are, ESP 2015 NAMM.